Ready.
Meeting will come to order, please. Johanna, would you read the statement of compliance?
The notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act for this meeting have been satisfied. A copy of the annual meeting notice was sent to the Atlantic City Press, Star Ledger, posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building, the municipal website, and filed in the office of the municipal clerk. Please turn off all electronic devices.
And please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please call the roll.
Mayor Becker?
Here.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg?
I am here.
We have before us for approval the minutes of our April 20th meetings. What is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion, we approve those.
I'll second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
We will now open for public comment. For those who care to comment, you have 3 minutes. You can discuss anything you want in this section. Is there any public comment?
I'm Joyce Cherry and my husband Dave. We were here a few months
May I
back,
have your address?
Your name and
500 North Nassau. Joyce Cherry.
And David Cherry.
So we're here a few months back concerning the damage to our property from Irons Construction Company. Basically, we haven't gotten any further with Mr. Irons from the last time we were here. And Dave can talk a little bit about.
Oh, basically, I've written an open letter.
Speak in the microphone, please.
I've done the Oprah request from the city of Margate. I got 2 insurance companies. Neither of them are for Irons Custom Homes. I was told to go to the state. I was given the wrong numbers by the city building department. It was a disconnected number. I have found the state. They give me the wrong number. They send me from one department to another department. I did an open records request with the state. They don't have a record of John Irons Custom Home Inc. insurance either. Nobody is giving me any direction on where to go to find this. I did request it from him, and he was told by our building inspector that he has to give it to me, but he hasn't given it to me, and I can't find anyone that has it. I have talked to, there are 2 other insurance companies involved, and I've talked to those companies, and they said they will start the claim, but they need John Irons insurance.
It has to be on record in the city.
That's
We
my
would think
problem.
so.
If someone could point me in the direction of where it's on record,
Our business administrator will handle that tomorrow.
We were in just not too long ago when I was talking to you. That's what we were
Right.
there
I don't
for.
know what you're there for.
Yeah, you didn't know that, but they
Okay.
Why don't you give
still.
me your phone number, and then give me a chance tomorrow morning to talk to the construction department, and I'll call you, okay? But why don't you give me your phone number?
But it has to be on record in our ordinance states a licensed builder has to have their insurance policy
We would think so.
on record
Yeah.
in the building department.
I understand that, and the information I got from the upper request did not include his liability insurance.
Okay, yeah.
You'll take
You want your number?
any other public comment? Thank you.
Dennis Korniowski, 7702 Amherst Avenue.
Thank you.
I have a concern about the election on May the 9th. I'm a Republican, and I received a text on Monday about voter fraud, accusing Tesler, Singer, and Cabanese of voter fraud, stating that they're with some sort of Philadelphia boss. So my concern is now, what's going to be done on Tuesday, May the 9th, to assure that there's no voter fraud, because I doubt very much these 3 people know about this or have anything to do with it, but it comes out on a text on my phone on Monday. If you don't believe me, it's right here. So yes, you may see it. So what's going to give?
Scott,
Yeah,
Here's,
Let me get this right. You got a text
Yes.
or an email or.
a
that's-
text,
And so
855-748-8034.
you come to the governing body because some private individual sent you a email saying that there could be voter fraud this coming election.
Yes.
What exactly is it that you think the governing body
Well, first
or
of all,
me or the police could do about that email?
Do
that
you not
got?
have first of all, do you not have an election board? Somebody
County
that
runs that.
County
Board
runs
of
it.
Election, not us.
Do we not have anybody here that oversees it in Margate?
I do that.
City clerk
Okay,
oversees
so then that's why I'm here, to make sure that person
Okay.
understands. This gentleman's looking at it, am I
Okay.
correct?
So
It's what it says.
what would you like our city clerk to do
What?
about the email that you
Well, first of all, I
received?
think that the other group needs to know that they've been slandered.
Well, why don't you tell them?
Or what do I tell them? So the other group can slander someone? What is, I mean, you're an attorney.
That is moved by
Well,
that you would come to a public meeting of
Right.
the governing body to say, I got a private text from somebody saying that there's potential for voter fraud.
you think I'm the only one who got this?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
gotten it. I don't know.
You know, so I'm out of all this person, out of an 855-748-8034 number, I'm the only one in Margate to get something
I'll
like
tell
that.
you one thing, it's not my number.
Well, I'm not worried about whose number. I'm more concerned if somebody would send it. Because you try to call the number since Monday, the line's busy.
Imagine
So,
that.
right, so somebody either send this out to smear somebody, a campaign that's like, it's ridiculous.
Imagine that dirty politics. Can you imagine?
Well, you know something that's been going on for 3 years. You got it?
It's
You
been
think
going
it's
for
funny?
300 years, you mean?
Well, no, I don't think so. But let's just say that the news for the last 3 years has said about people screaming that there's
Honestly,
false
there's nothing we can
voter
do about
fraud.
that message to you.
Nothing. So they're always concerned. You're not concerned
All
at
the
all.
election
This is
board,
the
they-
first anyone's mentioned anything.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not
I will
concerned.
be glad to show it to you.
when
It
did,
doesn't
when did
matter.
you receive this text?
Monday at 3:48
Today's
p.m.
Thursday.
Well, what do you want me to do? You only meet on Thursday.
I don't know. What do you want me to do?
I'm saying that someone needs to know that this is going around, that there's slander going on.
Okay.
They're screaming voter fraud. The thing about, something like that happened back in 2020 that caused a riot here in the United States. I don't think people need to get this type of text message to say that someone, in an election, a fair election, that there's voter fraud. That is crazy. That starts problems. But if you're not concerned about it, believe me, I think it's a disgrace then.
No.
All right? I don't know if you want to see it to confirm
I'm
it. or-
sorry, I just chalk that up to false advertising.
Okay. So somebody out there just sent these out to everybody just
And
to...
it's false advertising, and it's freedom of speech, and there's nothing I can do.
It's not freedom of speech. When you lie about something and cause a problem where you say it's voter fraud. There's no,
But there is no
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
voter fraud.
so don't say it's freedom of speech, okay?
There is no voter fraud, I can assure you.
Thank you
that,
very
Mr.
much for your comments.
Brodowski.
Any other public comment? Is there a motion to close public comment?
I'll make that motion. Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
We'll now open public comment on resolutions and ordinance adoptions that are on the agenda. Is there any public comment on those subjects?
I'll make a
Motion,
motion to close that
thank you.
second portion.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Johanna, please continue.
May I have a motion for the adoption of ordinance number 7-2023, an ordinance by the Board of Commissioners amending the Margate City Code of Ordinances to repeal flood damage prevention ordinance number 145, to adopt a new 145, to adopt flood ordinance maps, to design a floodplain administrator and providing for severability and an effective date.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Okay, may I have a motion authorizing 2023 budget of the City of Margate, City, County of Atlantic, State of New Jersey to be read by title.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
We will now have a public hearing on the budget. Leon, would you like to, final comments on this budget, we hope?
This will be quick.
Till next week anyhow.
Yeah. So this is the same budget that you introduced back on April 4th. And that budget contained no tax increase. We're still at no tax increase. We're not making any changes to the budget that would change that. You're well under the spending cap, $1,787,000. You're under the levy cap by over $3 million, $3,998,000. Those two numbers are phenomenal. That means that you could spend another $1,000,008 and levy and taxes another $3,000,009. That's how good you've been over the past several years. We have huge banks left over that if we ever needed to, we could raise taxes and spend more money, but that's not your desire. There is one thing that during the budget process, we were planning on having a bond sale this year. We changed course because of the craziness with the rates right now. We're holding off till next year. But with that change, we now have to make a payment on a bond anticipation note, which we didn't provide for. You're going to have an amendment come up after to set that piece in play. It's in the utility side, has nothing to do with taxes. We have plenty of fund balance to cover. It's only $85,000. So I'll ask you for that resolution after the public hearing. And then next Thursday, you'll just need a vote to adopt the budget as amended. So still no tax increase, solid financially, loads and loads of cap bank available.
Thank you. Any questions for Leon? Thank you, Leon.
Okay.
Thanks,
Now
Leon.
You'll close the public hearing, and then someone make a motion to introduce that resolution to make that one change.
May I have a motion to close public hearing on the 2023 budget?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 100-2023 to amend budget?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 101-2023, payments of claims, Margate City Bill List / payroll, April 4th, 2023.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 102-2023, authorizing payment, Colmar Home Center?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Mayor Becker?
I abstain.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for the consent agenda, which consists of resolution number 103-2023 through resolution number 112-2023.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Thank you, Joanna. Any comment? Mark?
Well, no, I think
John?
we need to do Leon's,
We did it.
We just did. We redid it? 101, yep. Oh, I thought it was going to be added. Okay, I apologize.
Well, it was.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any comment? Any comment?
Nope.
Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Thank you all for being here.